the internet.
Wow.
Like, it wasn't physically fought. There wasn't a whole lot of physical fighting during the Cold War. It was literally like a 30-year-long war fought over the internet.
Not exactly the internet. It was all proxy wars,
Well,
and we started a shit ton
Not
of them
exactly the
with
internet. The
Soviet
internet
Union.
was part of it, though. But basically the internet. Like the internet and like messages sent through messengers and like through political parties, propaganda and TV and news, stuff like that. Like it wasn't physically fought, it was fought with words, not with bullets, basically.
Well, not our bullets. The bullets of the people we were funding. There's so many civil wars we started in Africa and Central America just to fight back the communists, and what's funny is that we kept switching sides, and so did they, so yeah, the proxy wars got a little bit fun.
Transitioned into the space race. We went from trying to beat each other politically to beating each other to the moon.
Yeah.
And I to this day still think that we technically won that war, the space race.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. I'm pretty sure the Russians got to space after us, much after us.
The space beat us to, the space beat us to space. The Russians beat us to space, we just moved the finish line and beat them to the moon. Therefore we won.
Wait, they beat us to space? Like, are we
Yeah,
talking the moon or the outer atmosphere?
First in space.
They made it to space first, but we beat them to the moon.
They made it to the... Oh, we made it to the moon first, that's right. We made it to the moon race first. They beat us outside the atmosphere, like, orbiting around the planet. That's right, with their They had the first satellite, I think, right?
And the first astronaut, or cosmonaut as they were called.
Yeah. Also, they sent the first dog into space, who never returned and died in space.
A lot of Russians that were sent to space never returned, and it's very dark. It's actually a pretty scary thing you can look up. Some of the recordings of this Russian cosmonaut.
I was believe we also got our astronauts back. Make it.
I think we were the only ones, right?
Only ones to what?
Get the astronauts back at that time.
I don't know. I do know the Challenger mission was a failure, but they didn't even make it to the atmosphere, so I don't think they count.
Hey, who needs a fix?
Was it Challenger? I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Huntsman him.
Yeah, that was the ability.
Damn. You know, they actually survived the explosion. The only reason they died was because they, when they hit the ground.
Damn.
What?
They almost put a big
about
bird on the
3 or 4
Challenger.
of the blue pyros switch to a different class so I can play pyro? I don't want to be the 6th pyro.
I got like 3 dominations with a mini sentry.
That's a cool story, but I don't know how it helps me play pyro.
Pyro?
No sentries.
I still find it hilarious that Ukraine is beating the shit out of Russia right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ukraine is beating the shit out. Like, Ukraine is fucking them up. Like they... Don't pray for Ukrainians, pray for the Russians, bro, because they're the ones getting fucked.
They need help.
Yeah, they're trading ground for
my
our
heart
blood.
goes out to the Ukrainians. I'm like, no, pray for the Russians. They're the one getting slaughtered.
They need help.
The Ukrainian president wants us to put a no-fly zone over Ukraine, but we don't even have to, dude. They don't have air superiority. They're getting their shit blown up out of the sky.
Well, no-fly zone helps defend cities from bombings.
We also can't do
Russia
that.
could win. They do have more manpower than Ukraine. They could win.
Yeah, I think
in like the long haul, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. Russia would win in like a long-term slugfest.
If it goes on for any length of time, Russia will win because they just have. It's just a numbers game, right? Like they have more numbers. If it goes on any length of time, Russia will win just with pure numbers. They got more troops.
Yep.
Do you use a classic sniper?
The Russian economy has always been in the shitter. It's just they did a very good job at hiding it.
Yeah, the Russian economy has never been good. I don't think it's been good since like the Soviet Union. Even then, it probably wasn't very good either.
Gorbachev was the Soviet Union. Russia and the Soviet Union are two different things, although technically they're kind of not. But they kind of are.
Well, yeah, but
it's really
Russia
weird.
used to be the Soviet Union, and now they're the Democratic Republic of Russia.
The Federal Republic of Russia. They're not even a republic, dude. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Federal Republic.
They ain't democratic in any form of the slightest. Let's be real here. Russia is very much an autocracy. Can't even say that the war in Ukraine is a war. It's a special military operation.
Behind us?
To kill all the Ukrainian Nazis, according to
Oops, I accidentally popped Google.
Gotta kill all the Ukrainian Nazis that exist for some reason.
Yeah, and let's all draw the letter Z on our ships and stuff like where the swastika.
Are there a lot of Nazis in Ukraine?
No,
Are there a lot of Ukrainian Nazis? I don't think there. I don't think there would be a lot.
I can picture someone just opening like a can.
Nationalist, you know, like nation is cool, but no Nazis.
Yeah, but are there a lot of nationalists? You can't even call a Ukrainian nationalist a Nazi, right? Like that's not even by definition Nazi.
Like,
if they're a nationalist for Ukraine, they're not a Nazi. They're Ukrainian nationalists proud of Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's not a Nazi.
Ironically, if anyone's being Naziist right now, it's them Russians with the letter Z's on them. That shit looks like the swastika, basically, of the modern day.
Oh, I saw a video the other day, like a day or two ago, of a civilian car driving down the road to a gas station to get gas, and they see a Russian tank, and they turn off, and the man driving gets out, and he gets sniped in the head in front of his wife and daughter. Like, right there. Like, they shoot him.
I saw one. I seen a video where this Ukrainian, this guy and his father and his two dogs in the back were driving down the road, which they thought was like a civilian zone, because it technically was. They saw a Russian checkpoint up ahead, and they stopped, and immediately the Russians started firing on him. The guy had to pull his dad away, who was bleeding out. Killed one of the dogs, too. He later died, sadly.
Did you see that one video about the tank firing shells upon a civilian car, like a Honda Civic hatchback type car? They fired 3 shells into that car.
I did see a Russian tank get blown up by an ICBM, though.
Yeah, like, you guys want to sit around on the internet and complain about video games not living up to your expectations? Ukrainian non-combatants are currently being murdered. Like, war crimes are being committed against them currently. And you want to sit here in the US and complain about fucking, what's that new FromSoft game? What is that called? What's that FromSoft game? The new Elden Ring, yeah.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
Everybody's like, Elden Ring wasn't as good as it should have been. Elder Rings. I almost said Elder Scrolls.
I know, I was about to say, I thought you were about to say Elder Scrolls 2, to be honest, because that was the first thing that came to my mind.
What do you mean nobody's complaining about Elden Ring? Thousands of people are complaining about Elden Ring, bro.
Like, it's the PC port. The people on the PC port's complaining because it was a bad port. Other than that, though, it was a pretty good game.
PC gamers are some of the most entitled fucking retarded people on the planet.
Oh.
It might be fine now, but when it first came out, it was pretty bad. At least is what I heard. I didn't get it.
Have they fixed the PC issues? I don't think they have yet, to be honest.
I have no idea.
Have they? I don't know. I haven't played the PC port. I've actually been playing it on PS4.
It's been like has it been a month now since the game came out? Surely they would have fixed it by now.
It's been at least a month, yeah. It's been a while. I don't know. I haven't bought it on PC yet because I heard about all the performance issues, and I'm kind of waiting for them to iron those out before I buy it on PC.
This Pyro and Chef Hat just keeps showing up and staring at me.
Oh, that's Goog. Yeah, that's Goog. He's kind of retarded, aren't you, Goog?
When you said that, he just killed Vines. Oh,
yeah,
little Chef Hat.
I borrowed the disc from a friend who bought it, and I've been playing it single player on on the PS4.
So
it's a fun game.
unrelated topic, but has anyone seen the new Batman movie?
No, the one with the guy from Twilight. No,
Wait,
is that out
Robert
yet?
Pattinson. It is.
Robert Pattinson, yeah. Is that out yet? I definitely want to see it, bro. The new Batman costume looks badass, bro. With every live action movie that comes out, they greatly improve the Batman costume with every iteration. I watched Spider-Man No Way Home today. That was pretty good.
I watched a month ago. It was so damn good.
It was good, yeah. They had that Tobey Maguire and the other kid. You know, they had all three Spider-Mans at the same time. It was awesome.
Tobey Maguire has aged so much, though. He looks so different
he
compared.
got old, man. He looks like he's like so. He could be a grandpa now. He's got so many.
Yeah,
so many
he
lines.
looks so
like,
tired.
He looks old and
He's so
tired, yeah.
He's so tired, dude. He's like God. I felt
It was
a
a good
little
movie,
weird
though.
seeing
It was
him
a
like
good
that. Oh yeah, it was a great movie. The other Spider-Man, Andrew, I think that was his name, did really good. I liked him. Tom Holland did good as always.
Yeah, Tom Holland. I always like Tom Holland movies. Spider-Man. And then
Dude,
what's his name? Doctor Strange. I was kind of hoping Iron Man would be in it, but he wasn't in this one. I think it takes place when they're all fighting Thanos in space or whatever, or like immediately afterwards.
And it takes place after, because Iron Man's dead.
Oh, he's dead. That's right. That's after Thanos snapped and killed half the universe. That's right.
I'm still salty about that. I had that spoiled to me the day before I went to go watch it 3 years ago.
It's so confusing to think about the timeline of all the Marvel movies, because each one happens in a different timeline. Like the Avengers, they brought everybody back, right? But the Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man that just came out, everybody's still dead.
It's on, no, wait, like, it's okay, so it's in chronological order of the movies that they release in. So, Spider-Man Homecoming happens before Infinity War, and then, Thor Ragnarok happens, and then you get,
Except Infinity War was like 3 years ago. Spider-Man No Way Home just came out, so you would think, right? Like it's a new movie. But no,
okay, but like Spider-Man.
It's right after everybody died. It doesn't make any sense.
No. That was Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man Far From Home was like right after Endgame. And then I honestly haven't been keeping up to date with the rest of the Marvel movies.
No Way Home happens with like Ant-Man
Fine, we
is
need you
running
to stop
around.
that.
No Way Home happens. No Way Home happens directly after Endgame. I don't know like how long, maybe a month or two, but yeah.
Like when Endgame starts out, it's like 2 years later, the universe is dead and everybody's all sad and shit.
Oh, I get what you mean now. The timeline, it's confusing because Endgame jumped forward 5 years.
Confusing.
Alright, so it's the chronological order the movies are released in, they happen at that time. So, well, that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to find a better way of wording this. So you know how Spider-Man Far From Home happens after Homecoming? I'm very retarded. I'm trying to find a way to word this, and this blue
Thor
scout's just
Ragnarok
following
was
me.
a long time ago too.
5 whole years ago, dude. That's when our last major update for TF2 came
I
out.
remember that.
That's actually kind of sad to think about. Our last major update in TF2 was 5 whole years ago.
I think it was
Well, actually 4.5.
More than 5, wasn't it? It was like 2012.
Oh no, 2017.
2000. Oh, was it 2017?
D, you're gonna have to give me what you're smoking, dude. What are you smoking? I need some of it.
25% THC marijuana. I'm also drinking a lot of vodka.
Give me some.
I would if I physically could. Like if I physically could, I'd roll a joint. We can both smoke it right now.
I'd switch out the vodka with whiskey, but yeah.
Yeah, I would buy whiskey because it tastes a little better, but it's a little bit more expensive. Like I can get a bottle, 1.75 liter bottle of vodka for $18.
I'm looking for a rat in the room.
about his brother, Myson Joy?
He's pretty gay.
Damn.
Mice are just the femboy versions of rats.
Just never speak ever again, please.
Then two people keep team on the last hit, and then you don't get any credit.
Well, that's not fair, get used to it.
Number 15, 90% of the damage.
Oh my god, that was one hell of a hit.
Miss.
I need to remember that pyro can air blast.
What pyro mean?
The one that keeps reflecting my rockets.
Did I do that?
So sometimes me.
Yep, that one.
It's him.
Of course he did.
Yeah, it's fucking this boy here.
It's your boy, Crit Pyro.
Oh, D's gone.
No!
He said he was leaving.
That's why it's so quiet.
Honestly, it's about fucking time, right?
Doctor, how long have you been in the lobby?
Epic.
I've only been like fucking 2 minutes, my dude.
Oh, well, you missed a lot then.
I know, I'm pretty sure I did. I tried
Whenever
to
I
mix.
get killed, what is the number going up? Do I get killed? Like the number that goes from something to
Man,
50
you
right
fought right into
now?
I'm not sure.
We'll find out when it gets to 50.
So, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. What's good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm drinking,
playing Irish music on the radio.
I'm drinking Jameson,
go.
like, you know, trying to be like a fucking.
GG,
Medic.
good mini.
Medic!
This is the way.
Medic, please! Thank you.
Alright, I'll fix
Ball
it.
gaming.
I'm looking at it right now. There's no lens flare or ray tracing.
I feel
You
like
gotta
I'm
look-
being
it's not
targeted
ray
for
tracing,
being
it's just
medic,
rays.
and that's really racist. I feel like
I'm looking at it
communication
right now.
should
There's no
stop.
Heavy,
rays.
stop! I'm admiring the sun!
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Matt.
Dude,
I'm
you had laser
literally
beams
looking
too
at
at
it
the right
right now.
second.
There's no rays.
Look, come here. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. Look at it. And just stare at it for a second. Do you not see the little flares coming off of it? You bitch. Look at it.
Get pat. Sorry, man. It just had to be done. You were looking at the sun, and then I kind of just had an advantage to slap you with a pan that says eagle.
It's just so sunny.
If the sun is sunny, is a sticky stick.
You know, looking out at the outside part where the cows are on this part of the map, it brings back memories of the orange
Why
box
would
when I
you
used to
over
build.
me right? Oh, it's quick fix. I was about to be like retarded.
Anybody else ever do that on the orange box? Just go, like, glitch out of the map and build
What
where
did
the
that
cows are?
engineer do?
Yeah, I've done that many times. I've gotten the orange box, and it was like my first time playing Half-Life, and I genuinely got scared.
Just rush.
Same, episode 2, Half-Life 2.
But I failed to see anybody who asked.
I remember the original 2-fort with the plane crashed into the right.
2front.
3 bats.
You know my favorite game, 2front. CTF 2front.
My
No,
favorite
no, we're keeping that one. You done messed up now. No topic you ever say will be relevant again, because 2front's
I'm
gonna be
gonna
at
put
the
that in
top.
my bio for
No, it's
Steam.
not
My favorite
CP,
map is
it's
2front.
CTF, 2front, not CP. Not command point, it's capture the flag.
We got a spy.
My thing for my Steam bio is gonna be my favorite map is what is it called? Front 2? 2front, yeah.
yes, the map from Fortress Team 2.
Anyways, I missed the plane tunnels.
The what?
The plane, when it crashed, it made a tunnel. You guys don't remember the original Team Fortress?
Yes, I do
I
remember
never played
Team
it.
Fortress. Well, I mean, I've seen videos on it. That's really it. I'm too young to even know when it came out, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I never played TF Classic.
I was
shit, they have
when
Google.
I played a lot of Team
Gold
Fortress
Source.
Classic.
Deal where,
I got about 2,500 hours in TFC.
Half-Life game or Half-Life engine game.
Hey, your
And it's
profile
cheaper than
picture
your
is a
Xbox.
picture of Sonic. Your opinion is therefore invalid.
It's only Sonic because I couldn't think of anything funny.
It doesn't
I was
matter
trying to use
why it's Sonic. What matters is that
Also,
it is
Christian
Sonic.
is cool.
Doesn't matter
It
why
matters
it's
how many
Sonic.
bitches
It's
you get,
Sonic.
which
That's
is
all that
none.
matters.
It
not about the
matters how
number,
many
it's about
bitches
the
you
quality.
get, which is probably none by your profile picture.
How old are you? You're like 15. Why does your opinion matter to... Why should your opinion matter to any of us? You're like 12.
Because I'm 15 and I don't give a shit, to be honest. So if you don't care if my opinion matters, then don't care then. I'm just
Your
saying
opinion
what I want to say.
literally matters for nothing. You're literally... You're not even a third of the way through your life. Your opinion does not matter in any topic.
Oh wow, man. No way. No way I'm a third of the way through my life. Can't wait for the second.
I turned 20.
Literally less than a third. You're less than a
I
third.
know how you feel,
of the
Candy
way.
Man. I turn 20 next month.
How do you know that I couldn't just have cancer and just die
Well,
right now?
generally people live till about 70, 80, so he's barely even a third,
And not people with
third of the way through his
leukemia.
life. Well, yeah,
Jesus.
That's why I said generally. Do you know what generally means? It means more
Yes, I
often
know
than
what
not,
generally
aka...
means, but I don't think I'm genuinely, I think I have a serious disease
Generally, people
called
live to 70,
leukemia.
80 years old, which means you're about a third of the way through your life, barely.
Wait a minute, you can legally own a handgun at 20? I thought it was 21. Hell yeah! I'm gonna be a gun
Depends
next
on where
month.
you live, to be honest. It depends on where you live.
Even though I already have one.
Depends on if you're in America.
Now I'll be legally
Each state
have
has
one.
a different law, I think.
Depends on if you're in America.
I am in America, but I'm also in the South, so
am
that's
I
double
already have a
points.
handgun. I have a handgun by my side right now. Actually, no, it's
I
in
got
my
a
safe.
hunting rifle.
I have a Nerf
I got
gun.
I got a fully automatic assault rifle that I took home
Excuse
after
me,
I
what?
left the army. I
gotta look at
got
what's
a
in
9mm
Alabama.
handgun. I got a 12-gauge shotgun as well. I got 3 guns.
You ain't
Can't
in the
you,
army.
if you join the military, like
raging
right
hard-on?
after, you
I
can
do,
have
too.
a gun?
I got a raging
No.
hard on too.
Because
Don't tell
anyone in
anybody
the
though.
army would automatically
a
have to do
ranger?
a shit ton push-ups and run 311s? It's not called
What are
assault
you
rifle,
asking?
it's
Are
an
you asking me
armament
about PT?
rifle.
Yes, I did a lot of PT when I was in the army. A lot of physical
No,
training.
it's not assault rifle, it's called an armament rifle.
No, it's an assault rifle. It is a fully automatic assault rifle. It is a
There's no
Colt
such thing as assault
M4A1.
rifle.
Gun that shoots automatically. Chill.
I just wanted to mark that
Were you in the
It does
army?
not
Were you in the
matter.
army for 6 years? Were you
I
in
don't
the
know,
army
but my
for 6
grandpa
years?
was. Most
Yes.
of my family was. So I
Were
mean, I
you?
just called a
Were
gun.
you there? I find it hard to believe you were in the army for 6 years. You sound like you're 13, to be honest.
I have it. I find it very hard to find that you were in the army for 6 years, considering you call it an assault rifle when it's an armament rifle.
It's an assault rifle. It's an AR.
Are you
Assault
from?
rifle.
Wait. Are you not
There's no
from
such
America?
thing as
Because there might
Automatic
be different ways
rifle.
of calling it.
Assault rifle.
Hold
I
up.
just accidentally backstab a scout.
Hold
I'm
up.
35 years old. I spent 6 years in the American Army. What have you done? You're like
D,
13.
hold up for a minute. Hold up for a minute.
16
Where
years
does
No, AR stands
Venomous,
for
where do you
Armalite
live?
rifle. Yeah, if you're talking about an
Venomous, what
AR-15.
country do you live in? What country do you live in? Okay, well I was about to say, if you
If
live
you're
in a
talking
different
about an
country, they might have a
AR-15,
different
AR
name.
stands for Armalite rifle. Yes, because you're talking about an AR-15.
AR-15 does not stand for assault rifle. It's armament rifle 15. It is the 15th model of that rifle.
You're like 14. Why should I give a
No,
fuck what
I'm
you say? I
32.
was literally in the army. I was
I highly
literally in
doubt
the
that.
army.
If
I spent
you
4
were in the
years
army,
active duty, 2 years
you were
inactive
go-
duty. in the army. I'm 35 years old. How old are you?
Damn,
What
I
are you,
didn't
like,
know a
17?
military man could be such a
Go
dick.
to your sergeant right now and call it an assault rifle.
What do you mean,
I
go to my
bet you
sergeant?
he would
Sergeant
fucking
now?
slap the shit out of you.
For like 4
Sergeant
years.
right now because he's, you know, off.
I am
off
no
of,
longer in the
tour.
army.
You listen to this, Matt.
Wait, don't you guys
you
get
just gonna
payment
nut
once
on
you're
me?
out of the
Your
army?
sergeant
Okay.
would be proud
Alright.
of you knowing that you're playing TF2.
Alright, let's stop laughing. Let's stop laughing and listen. I wanna listen to this.
D, do you get money after the military? Like, don't you guys get paid? After?
No. If you're not active duty or even inactive duty, you don't get a paycheck. But you can use your GI Bill to pay for college and to pay back a certain
Yeah,
amount
my-
of money worth of loads.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
my
about joining the
grandfather was in
National Guard to help
Vietnam.
pay.
I was
There we
hoping
go.
that
I
Devil
just
Man would
muted him.
explode his
Obviously,
behind
he's trolling.
My grandfather was in Vietnam, so
Oh, I'm
he kinda
trolling.
was-
I was literally in the American Army, but I'm trolling.
Hey man, you don't know anybody's
I'm
story, you don't
trolling.
know where they
I
come
was in
from.
the army. I'm closer to 40 than 30, but I'm trolling. I
Also,
wasn't
if
in
I
the army.
act
I'm
like an
sorry. I'm
alien
lying.
in gameplay,
Stolen
then I'm
valor,
lying.
guys. I'm sorry. Stolen valor.
I think you can go to jail for stolen valor, right? Or not even trying to
Well,
go
if
against
you're
anybody's
pretending to
country.
be like a veteran and getting money off it, that's a crime.
They made like a Family Guy episode about that where they did like the fake hat or whatever.
Berg. That's funny.
What? Berg is because it's like the last thing in my town. Like
No, it was
Ogden's
funny because you
Berg.
got poked. I watched you get poked. All
Oh.
I did was put a bullet in you and then you just get poked. No, Matt, I want this one. I want this pipe. Go, no,
So
you
I
go
literally
to that
lived
one.
so long that I went through 6
Go to
years
that one.
in the army and 4.5 years in college with my GI Bill. And
Were
this
you a
motherfucker's
ranger
like
or
15
an
years
infantry?
old telling me I'm lying.
I'm not telling you you're lying.
I'm 2.5. No, the other guy. I'm 2.5 years older than him, and he's telling me I'm lying.
Matt, we've been political for. I've only been in the server for 20 minutes, I think, and it's been political from minute one.
Hey,
I wasn't really
the
arguing
topic
about
moves
someone who
quickly
said-
in Endless 2front. It goes real quick. We all have ADHD and we're all retarded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we went from
technically-
talking about Vietnam to this.
Yeah,
to
no,
Russia.
I was
from
talking about
Vietnam to the
Vietnam, how my
Ukraine-Russian
grandpa was
war
killing
to the,
little
World War
Japanese
II.
men.
The topic changes
Oh,
quick,
that's sad.
real quick. Like the snap of a
You
finger
can't get
quick.
me, soldier. You can't get me. I'm safe in my little room. This is my room. I'm safe. You can't get me.
On the
Before you
backtrack
gonna
of
go
the
back.
You may have killed
military,
me, but I covered you with my pee, so I think I won.
that's a win for me, if I'm being honest.
52 crit damage. What
Hold on,
is that?
Scout, or
That's
Scout, get back
nasty.
here. Scout, I want to see your cosmetic.
I'm gonna mark you.
D, were you in, what were you in? Infantry,
It's my
Rangers?
room.
I thought that was an engineer skull. I wouldn't have
So
it for
I
you.
actually worked IT when I was in the army. I worked IT.
Alright.
So I worked on the computers. Like I did do a year in Afghanistan though. I did 2 6-month tours in Afghanistan. Way back in the day, like 2008, 2009.
Candy Van, can I get a link to your YouTube? I want to see my
Nice.
dumbass talk.
Nice. None of my family really served in like Iraq, Iran, and all that. So my family, my grandfather at least served in like World War II, and then my other grandfather who was younger served in
No,
Vietnam.
I did IT during inactive duty, you retard. I did during active duty. I was literally walking around the desert of Afghanistan getting shot at by ISIS.
That sounds
Yeah,
like a
my
cool
grandpa
Call of
was
Duty
getting
game.
shot at by freaking slanted eyes.
Why would I give you the very personal information like my unit or like you name? You want my social
When did I
security
say
number
I
as well?
wanted that? I just said what group were you in?
Why would
That's
I
it.
tell you any of that? Why would I? No, if I give you my unit, like you can look me up. You can look me up.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying what
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy.
You realize that if the unit does give out personal information, like they do keep it.
Yes, the unit gives out personal. If you look
you
up
know that you're actually
unit,
about
you
it.
can look up everybody that's been in the unit, and they're
You see the whole history and full names of those people.
It's literally public record. Like they don't hide shit unless it's classified.
Okay, look up your search history.
Okay, so for real though, Candyman, do you have that YouTube link? I really want to see it.
So if I give you my unit, you can look me up. You can look up. They have records of where I currently live right now, as of this very second. They have my personal address.
Well, what's your YouTube account? I'll go and subscribe.
I have a YouTube.
Is this working?
Yeah, I'm not giving you any personal information. Apparently I wasn't in the army, and I'm
You don't
lying.
know people's stories, the guy in chat. You don't know what happened to him, you know? Like,
yeah, he could have
Apparently
lost
I'm lying.
two
I was never in the army. I'm turning 36 in several months, but I was never in the army, no. I was never in the army. I'm sorry. I lied, guys. I'm sorry. I was never a part of the United States Army. That didn't happen. I'm sorry. I lied. That was a lie. Sorry.
I might have to report you.
You lied on the video game.
I'm sorry. I lied. I lied on the internet. I'm sorry.
You sound like Logan Paul after he shot a guy on the fucking tree.
No, I'm not giving out personal information though. You guys could literally, if you look up a unit, they got. I'm still. What do they call it when you're not there anymore, but they can recall you at any point in time.
Reserve?
You're reserved.
Yeah, reserves. Yeah, they literally have my current address on file. So if you looked me up, you would be able to get my current address, like where I live right now.
Military, baby.
Actually, I'm pretty sure most militaries actually do that. They keep the records.
Yeah, they keep records. Like if
you're most militaries do that.
I would keep it private. I wouldn't want to.
So
they can't keep it private because it's information that needs to be public.
Not to offend you guys, but I don't really want any of you guys looking me up in real life.
Yeah. No, I fully get that.
The army doesn't give out the information. You can just look it up online. Like it's public info. Like it's available publicly online. You don't have to call them and ask them. It's just there on a website somewhere, right? Like you don't have to call them. You can just search it up online and they'll give you my address. Like I'm not trying to give you my address. Sorry.
Hey, U.S. government, can I get this guy's address?
Yeah, you also want my mother's maiden name?
Can I get the 32 Infantry Division
you want my bank
and
account,
address?
debit card info as well? You want my social security number?
Yes.
Mother's maiden name?
No, we already got it.
You're probably knowing people on the internet now, somebody definitely has one of ours things. One of our
your social security number is known to everybody in the government, to be honest.
Yeah.
Thanks, Equifax.
It's assigned to you at birth, so I mean, everybody in the government knows it.
I wasn't born. What do you mean? I was born in the lab.
Hey, even if you were a test tube baby, they still assigned you a social security number at birth.
Test tube baby. Test tube baby. Hog Rider Gaming.
I'm having too much fun yelling at people on the internet.
Great minds think alike.
What do you mean? Yeah, of course I'm concerned giving out Why do I want you retards know where I live and shit like that? Like, why would I tell
Yes,
any of you
I
that?
want some dude that will probably shoot up the school with black hair to come
You
to my
guys will
house.
probably come knock on my apartment door and try to kiss me when I open it. Or some weird shit like that.
Nah, I ain't on that gay shit. I mean, I am on that gay shit, but not right now.
Why are you surprised I'm not trying to give out personal information? You guys come knock on my door and try to kiss me when I open it. Like, I'm not trying to give that to you. Like, I don't want you to have that.
No, I don't do kiss.
Of course you don't.
Do.
I don't want you guys. I don't want some random asshole on the internet to know where I live. Like, that's not something I want to happen. My first name is on my profile? No, I don't think so. I don't think my first name is on my profile. My name is D.
I don't know anybody who named someone D.
My name
My name is D.
I mean, the letter that my name starts with is on my profile.
Is the name David on my profile? No, I don't think so. It's just D. But even if the name David was on my profile, I mean, how many fucking retards in the U.S. are named David?
Yeah, a lot. You're a pretty common name.
Many people are named David.
Matt, you're gonna die.
Candyman is named David. David is a very common name. My dad's name is David. I'm a junior. I'm a David Jr.
This is all a distraction.
David.
This is all a distraction. He's really in Canada.
You're just trying to find out where I live so you can come kiss me on the mouth, aren't you?
I think
is that what you're trying to do? That's what you're trying to do.
Why do you keep going to? Yes, I'm gonna try to kiss you on the mouth.
I automatically assume people who want to know where I live, they want to kiss me. They want to kiss me. That's I automatically assume.
You want us to kiss you.
Not on the mouth, though.
Hey, I'm not saying I wouldn't kiss you, but I don't want some random guy on the internet that I've never met before. I don't want them coming to my apartment. Like,
give me a little bit of a smooch, man. I just met you on the internet.
Why not? That makes it all the more fun.
I'm not trying to give you guys my personal address so you can come disturb me while I'm relaxing at home.
Calm. Get
silent right after saying that. That was perfect.
That's the only word I heard from that whole conversation.
No, people are just surprised I'm not willing to give up personal information. Because I don't want people on the internet coming to find me in real life. That's not something I want to happen.
2front. Shut up, concert.
That is the fattest scale I've ever seen.
If you must know, I live in Manhattan, but it's a very large borough, so good luck finding me without any personal information.
I live in Alabama.
I live in New Jersey.
Very large borough, yes, very large.
I live in New Jersey.
I used to live in New Jersey with my dad. Yeah. What part of Jersey?
Don't lie. You live in Yonkers.
No, I don't live in. I live in Manhattan. I live in the very western.
I live uptown.
Part. I live in Washington Heights, specifically.
Bryant Park.
No, I'm actually about a 5-minute walk from the North Washington Bridge, Washington Heights.
I hear a whole bunch of bad things about New Jersey, like people saying it sucks to live there, but I never hear anything like genuinely bad about it.
It doesn't, dude.
I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying all I ever hear about it is negative stuff. Yeah, I literally know. It's like they don't go in detail as to why it's bad. They just say, "Oh, you're from New Jersey? That sucks, bro. I'm sorry for you." But they don't go in detail as to why.
Part of New Jersey,
I've never been to France, but France is probably worse than New Jersey.
I don't really want to give that out.
Some parts of New Jersey are worse than others. I used to live.
Of course, that's
See, if you go to Patterson, yeah, you're gonna die.
Berg, do you recognize the name Keensburg? That's where I used to live. Keensburg.
Is it down more? I live up north. But
I think it's down from you. It's a very small town. Very small town in New Jersey.
I think I've heard of the name before, I just don't know where it is.
Yo, my century's getting
God, even I don't remember where it is. I lived there for like 3 years. It was so boring that I don't even remember anything about it.
Why didn't the kill show
It's not really boring, it's just like there's not a lot of stuff to do, but when you find something to do, then yeah, it's fun.
All we do down here in Alabama is hunt.
And also, we
Two-legged
touch
whitetail.
our
I used to
sisters.
hunt when I was younger. I used to live in upstate New York. I used to hunt a lot of deer. I used to do a lot of deer hunting.
Let me be clear.
Let me
You
be
used to
clear.
do a lot of deer.
I did touch my
Be
sister.
clear. He's hunting for those
Okay, so
little
for all those jokes about us, it's not fair. Mississippi does it worse. It's not fair.
Yeah,
Mississippi's been making South Carolina look progressive for like 100 years.
Are we gonna talk about Ohio?
At least women can get an abortion there, am I right?
Hey
Listen,
boys, are we gonna
Ohio's
talk
so
about
bad they're
Ohio?
moving to South Carolina.
No.
Ohio's literally just cancer. It's just cancer, bro.
Yeah, I'd like to move to Tennessee one day. I like mountains.
Tennessee's very calm. I've been there before. Tennessee's very.
I like
very...
bluegrass
Yeah,
as well.
I've been to Tennessee once for playing a Pokemon.
You just want the Nashville hot chicken.
good. It's tremendous.
Okay, there was a time where I used to like KFC, but not no more. I like
Everyone
Jack's.
should go there.
I hate KFC now. I
The
like Jack's though.
KFC is great in Tennessee.
Hey,
How
who
about
was
the Jack's?
asking
Is the
for
Jack's
my
good?
personal
Kentucky Fried
information?
Chicken.
You guys
Nobody
want
was
my
asking,
social
we already
security
have it.
number? I'm about to type it in. Hold up.
But Kentucky, nobody beats the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Wait, hold up. Personal
The
information.
chicken
You're
in
gonna type it in. Oh my god.
There you go. There's my literal social security number. You want to look me up? Go ahead, look me up.
Social security number.
Steal my identity. You want to know what happens
It's
if
probably
after
like
you steal my
$10
identity?
roll.
There's a lot of bad credit tied up in that social security number.
Hotline
You don't
Miami,
want
Hotline
that
Miami.
identity.
Yeah, you get his
You don't
identity,
want
but
to
you also
steal
get his
that
outstanding
identity.
debt
There's
too.
a lot of bad credit tied up in that.
You also inherit his debt too.
Spies.
I got about $30,000 in debt worth of student loans to pay back. There's a lot of bad credit in that identity.
Don't be complaining about that. You have it easy compared to some people's debt.
Matt, I still have your scatter gun.
That's after my GI Bill. Below 30,000 because I took out quite a few loans.
Oh, I just
buy drugs when I was younger. I
Scout
may have
spy,
done that.
scout spy, scout spy.
American Candy Van. Tell me, are you gonna upload the video
Now
today?
he's as
or-
me. What an idiot. What an idiot. You're about to get shanked. I feel like I'm in Britain. I feel like I'm in Britain getting stabbed.
Okay, I genuinely want to watch it.
Watch what?
Is that
What are
Metal
we
Gear
watching?
from Metal Gear
I wanna
Solid?
watch
Candy Van's got us all recorded right now, and he's gonna post it on YouTube. And I just want to hear my
That's
dumb ass
all.
on.
I would
Please,
like to.
I want to hear my retarded ass, please.
I want to hear myself.
I want it.
YouTube. Quick.
Let's start singing copyrighted stuff so it gets demonetized.
Yeah.
I wanted it to make a Hotline Miami cosplay loadout, but as it turns out, the Miami Rooster is Halloween restricted.
No.
So I
That's
can't
in the
make a
public
Hotline
domain,
Miami
Bird.
loadout.
That's in the
Alabama.
public domain. Good luck though getting any kind of views posting of YouTube video of Endless 2front. Nobody's gonna watch it. Probably like 20-30 people are gonna watch it
Unless
at
you're
most.
soundsmith and you're
Dude,
just like, oh man, I play the same
Less
thing
than
over
10
and over
people
again.
even watch my videos.
Unless you're Judoff. Judoff is good too.
Unless you're Music in his prime, which was actually good.
That was like 8 years ago. That's not gonna happen.
I miss Music when he played TF2. What was that?
Hey, before you leave, bro, send me a link to your YouTube channel so I can subscribe and also
Yeah,
comment
put a
on the
link to
video
your
after
YouTube
you
channel
upload it.
in the thing.
So I wanna comment on the video after it's uploaded and be like, I'm the guy,
Candy Van.
I'm the retard,
I'm D's
I'm
nut.
D.
You missed a golden opportunity to put a Rickroll. You missed it.
I want to make a
I
funny
want
joke, but I have my own
people
YouTube channel
to
do that,
challenge
so-
me. I want people to challenge me. Be like, you were in the army. How do you know?
I literally
Were
subscribed
you
and it
in the
has my
army
real
when I
name
were?
as my subscriber. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I got my
don't-
real name in too.
wait. Do you use your real name on your YouTube as well? I think I do
Dude,
too.
I don't comment on
I do
anything. Like,
that.
what do you want me to do?
I gotta change that. I comment on everything. I made the channel specifically for commenting. I gotta change my real name off of it.
Yeah, I kind of
I
subscribe to
think
you,
my
so I can't wait
YouTube
to see
account
me
is also
being
my
a
real
retard.
name, if I remember correctly.
Give me
Sus?
bread.
Whoever was asking for my personal information earlier, my
That's
real
not
name
bread,
is
that's
David
steak.
Martin.
Come here.
David
No, it's not.
Martin.
Oh no.
David
didn't get
You
your
gotta
Martin.
get
bread.
David Martin. Why are you trying to get him
Guys,
hacked?
bad news. Teleported.
Go
now.
ahead, go on the U.S. Army registry or whatever the fuck they call it. Look up the name David Martin. Hey!
Is that hand sanitizer in your pocket? Or are you just happy to be
I'm
within
here
6
to
feet
eat
of me?
ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all
I saw
out
you
of
from a-
ass.
It's time to kick gum and chew ass.
And I'm all out of ass.
God, I love that.
And
game
I'm-
back in
and
the
I'm
day.
You're welcome, boys. You're welcome.
Oh, you didn't go the way. You should put the dick kick him part.
So I'm actually old enough to have played Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah, same.
So I have nostalgia for his voice lines.
Real OGs have
John's
played the original
John's
Duke
voice
Nukem, which was a
lines
2D
are
platformer.
Cringe. Repeat, rat is cringe.
No, not the platformers. The first person shoot like.
Oh yeah, the
Duke
first
Nukem 3D
3D
is
one, I mean, the one everyone cares about, but did you know that the original Duke Nukem game was a platformer?
Yeah, the platformer, yeah, in the 90s. I played it. Yeah, but the first person shooter is what's good.
Is that hand
that's what
sanitizer
cares
in your
about.
pocket, or are you just
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
to
nobody
see
cares
me?
about the platformer, because the first person shooter is way better.
People care about the platformer because at Duke Nukem
Donald
it got
Duck,
cool
stop
later.
tripping yourself up.
I'm here to touch boobs and chew
D, look,
bubblegum,
it's
and
me,
I'm all
Duke
out of
Nukem.
boobs.
Look, it's me, Duke Nukem.
I'll be honest, you don't look a whole lot like Duke Nukem. You don't
I'm
look
just
a
here
whole
to
lot
drink
like
milk.
Best I can do this. It cost me like $5 and it's like the most accurate thing.
Like, it's pretty close. Pretty close, but like it's not all that close.
I won't see it.
Yeah, Jimmy's really fucking me up.
Alright, it's in the middle.
too
I'm in the
focused.
middle.
I'm too focused about talking to you retards in voice chat instead of sniping.
Alright,
I'm
I'm in the
right
middle.
if anybody wants to see the Duke.
Oh yeah, it's close. That's close.
Hey, do you guys want to be covered in pee-pee? There you go. You've been covered in pee-pee.
Want to be covered in nut?
Want to make
please.
peanuts?
Standoff.
You
I
want to
hate
tell me your home
technology.
address?
I love
Yeah,
technology.
yeah. I'll give you my mother's maiden name, my social security number, and my home address. Just
Good.
send me a
Send it
picture
to
of
me.
your butt. That's all you gotta do. Send me a picture of your butt. Equal exchange. Hey, you guys ever watched Full Metal Alchemist?
It's a fair exchange to me.
Every action
Which
has
one?
an equal and opposite reaction.
This isn't physics.
I think that's just
Equivalent.
laws of science.
Equivalent exchange, right? You want my social security number and my home address? You gotta send me a picture of your butt.
That's fine.
I think
work
that's
on that
pretty
as soon as I'm
fair,
done with this game.
to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
no,
that's
no.
pretty fair. to Ask.
He's kind of
There's
scary
nothing
when he
to
gets sexual.
Minecraft.
You
No,
say that like
I'm
you've been
not even
around him
getting
in
sexual.
like a while.
Imagine being my girlfriend coming home in like an hour and a half. Imagine. How
Hey, I'm
drunk
talking
and
to
horny
these
I'm
kids
gonna
who
be,
want to know where my
and how much
hand
I'm gonna paw into her body, and how much I'm
You're saying
gonna...
this on a server full of children, man. Be careful. Watch your
Dude.
words.
Yeah, we got
It's
someone
not my fault.
recording this on the
I can
YouTube
care less.
video.
This game is rated M for mature, okay? It's not my fault.
Yeah,
Don't
no.
play. If they get exposed to something they shouldn't have, that's on their parents. It's not on me.
I started
The
playing
game is
GTA San
rated M
Andreas
for
when I was
mature,
8.
which means their parents should check that they may be 17 years or older to play it. And if they're not 17, it's their fault.
But
If
let's be
their
real here.
child plays
Listen, most parents buy video games to get their kids preoccupied so they ain't got to deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, most parents are retarded and they don't pay attention to what the
Aren't
kids
you
are
gonna
doing.
be a
It's not my
parent,
fault.
or are you thinking about having
Don't
kids?
put that on me. It's not my fault.
T, are you thinking about being a dad then? Because you're like
They're
30,
not my
right?
kids. They're not my fucking kids. I don't have to worry about what games they're playing. They're not my
I
kids.
see you, bro.
Well, what's
I
that?
don't
Your
have any
child
kids.
spent 500 on Fortnite? Well, that's your fault
Why are you
now.
to camp here again? Wait
Yeah,
for
that's
they're
not
not
my
your
fault. You
kids.
kind of put your credit
Fortnite,
card on my
that's
account.
another game that's rated M for mature. Kids shouldn't be
Wait,
playing
really?
it.
Are you
Fortnite's not rated
Fortnite is rated
Yeah,
M.
it's rated M for mature, bro.
I didn't know
You
that.
can't play
Leisure
Fortnite
Trail,
unless
like,
you're 17. It's It's rated M for mature, 17 or.
Yeah,
or at least
no, it is
hasn't been for a
definitely
while.
not rated
It's
M.
M. It's M for mature. You kill
Probably
people.
when it was
You
in its
shoot people
beta.
with guns. It's M for mature, bro. It's
I thought it'd be
17-year-olds.
rated T.
Roblox.
What game are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
not
It was
rated T
rated
for
E.
teen.
Fortnite is rated T for
You
violence.
shoot people
That's it.
in the head with sniper rifles. Why
Yeah,
would
but
it be
there's no
rated
blood or
T for
gore,
teens?
and there's no swearing.
That's
So I mean,
But I mean, killing people has become the standard of all video
Oh,
games,
that was
even for
hot.
kids.
Whoever's the
Mario's
sniper
rated
that
E.
was
and Mario
shooting
literally kills like
Sam?
hundreds of people every game.
He hates
Dude,
it.
you
Yeah,
never
Mario-
played
Mario
Ice Age?
Kart-
You gotta
No.
kill those things.
No, he
You
doesn't
kill
kill
things
hundreds
as
of
a
people.
more people
He
than
kills
the
hundreds
Nazis
of
did on Normandy.
mushrooms. Mushrooms are not people.
He also kills
That's
racists.
racist.
What if Mario was taking
It
LSD
might be
this entire
racist,
time?
yes. Are you a mushroom?
Stupid. Stop.
Are you a
theorizing.
mushroom? Are you offended by me saying that killing mushrooms is not a big deal?
Yo, we need some stuff.
Are you a mushroom?
But no,
If
I
you're a
seriously did
mushroom,
check,
how are you
and
playing Team Fortress
Fortnite is
2?
rated T, not M.
Mushrooms don't have arms and legs. Or penises and vaginas.
That's what they want you.
Yeah, we were thinking the same thing, Berg. Well, I'm gonna go this way now.
Stop running from
I'm
me!
gonna-
No, Fortnite is
Nope.
not rated T for teen. Is it? No.
Yes, it is.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Check it out. You just Google the rating. It's rated T.
It's a game where you shoot people with guns and you're the last man standing. How could it be rated
Alright,
T
but
for teen?
you know, the
there's no
standard
blood.
of shooting people is so
It
Really?
depends on how much.
mainstream.
I mean,
Is
the
it
original
mainstream?
Earthbound was rated B, and that game is horrifying.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any blood or sex. So.
Yeah, that is
We have very weird standards
still
in video
shoot people
games.
in the head,
Also,
right?
Earthbound
Like
is
you
A.
shoot people in the face with guns.
Sheriff should have thought
Okay, you've ever...
I did, and I did it anyways. I don't know why I did, but I did anyways.
I mean, you were close. That is a pretty overpowered gun.
Gotta time my air blast better.
Yep,
Yeah,
it is the
I
escort
agree.
gun.
ESRB does literally nothing.
It doesn't do anything nowadays, but it used to.
Like, 95% of games don't get rated, it seems like now.
There is no games that are rated anymore. They're just like, ha, funny, I saw the trailer and now it looks like it's bad, so I'm gonna rate it R.
Like 100 damage on a spawn.
No,
150 damage
that's
on a spawn.
movies, not video games. There's no R rating for video games. You fucking retard.
Guys, why is my video
R for retard. R for retard.
There's two of you.
Oh boy, if I had
I'm
the
just kidding,
backscatter,
don't
I
take me
could have gotten you on one hit. I flanked you, you know.
I think I might be a little bit too drunk and I to actually play the game.
Okay, when you said Vietnam was an island, yeah.
For like, I've been sitting in spawn for like 45 minutes just
Somebody
talking
said
voice
Vietnam
chat,
was an
not
island.
playing the game.
It was D. We're like 30 or 40 minutes, half an hour ago. We were
I'm
talking
pretty sure there's
politics.
about
What did I say?
a half a
What did I
million
say?
amputee Cambodians that want to have a word with you.
What are you talking about?
We said
I'm
Vietnam was an
uninterested.
island.
This was like half an hour ago when we were talking about Vietnam. It was real
Yeah,
political.
where have you been, bro? That was like an hour ago. Where have you
Clearly I
been?
wasn't here. I was busy having a life.
I didn't say Vietnam is an island. I said most
it
of the
was?
Vietnam War was fought on islands. That's what I said. I said
Again,
most of the war was
There's
fought
about a
in
half a
islands
million
because
amputee
that is a
Cambodians
literal
who want to
fact.
have words with you.
My literal uncle fought in Vietnam
Oh, as
War.
opposed to your imaginative, like, imaginary uncle?
His figurative uncle.
He could be using
No,
his,
it's my literal uncle. My
his
uncle,
proxy
who is
uncle.
currently alive and well, fought in the Vietnam War. And let me tell you, right now he fought on like 2-3 islands. Most of the war was fought on islands, bro.
Most of his war.
I can't believe you would bring it back to this. That was like an hour ago. You're like late to the party. That
Hey,
is
do me a
super
favor.
late to the party.
Do me a favor. Get yourself
True.
some more
Get
Irish
back on
whiskey. It's
topic.
St. Patty's Day.
Do me a favor. Shut the
Oh,
fuck
wait, is
up.
it really?
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
I mean,
You're not my dad.
Oh, damn.
Got shot. I was sitting
You're not my dad.
You have to
What the
drink for
fuck do
every
you
day
think you are?
say.
You think you're my dad? You're not my dad.
Sniper that aren't sniper.
Drink.
Potato gas, why did you stand still? What'd you do that for? Now I have to kill Brian because I killed you in reflex. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you make me do that? What are you shooting at, Spike?
What were we talking about before this retard interrupted us? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
How drunk you
Yeah,
are.
I honestly can't
You
remember.
were arguing that Fortnite wasn't rated T.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Fortnite
god, not
thing.
this again.
Oh, is that what we were talking about?
blood
Yeah. I'm actually surprised it's rated T for T, to be honest. Is there no blood or anything?
There's no blood in
Because there's no
Fortnite.
blood.
So
There
you
might-
scare me.
There's no blood. If there's no blood, T for teen, actually.
What are you doing? Spank, whip. You got the whip. Come on. I was waiting for you to whip. Spank, whip.
The
Is there a sentry up there?
ESRB is a highly outdated rating system.
Whose stickies are these? Oh,
And
they
they,
okay.
they rate temperature of blood, and if there's no blood, T for teen, bro.
Oh, Demo, you don't
Also,
look so
movies
good
are
here.
usually
Have
rated
some
by their
milk.
sexual content.
Let me just come here, Demo. Let me give you some of this milk.
Hey, as long as
Let me
there's
just put it in
no
your mouth.
boobies or blood, it's T for teen. T for teen is okay.
Well, America is weird. It's the opposite of Japan. America gets really hung up about sexual stuff. Japan gets really hung up about violence.
Hey, sex
Which is
sells.
really funny if you watch some of the
How many
anime.
times have you jerked off to big boobies? Okay.
Well, I wasn't saying that that's wrong or anything. I'm just telling you the difference here. America gives you an M rating for having the slightest bit of sexual content. Japan flips out over seeing
Japan,
red blood.
sex sells even more than in America. Okay, you know the sex.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They flip out over
Japan.
blood instead.
They literally sell comics and cartoons with like tentacle rape.
There are, I will say, Evangelion, a lot of sexual content. Don't know if that's for adults or
Evangelion?
teens.
No, we're not even talking about Evangelion. Evangelion is child.
What do you mean they flip out over
kind of
violence?
shit that
Some of
goes
those
on.
violent
Hey guys, have you ever
manga
heard
is
of opening
Japanese
up
and there's some of those
Bacon?
violent manga than they.
Oh, grotto.
Shit like Vagabond and Berserk.
I saw a Ukraine
Evangelion
video
also
where
has a lot of other stuff. Evangelion has gore in it, so that's a bit different.
have you seen that video where it's like someone says Slava Ukraine and it has the picture, the video of the Hog Riders charging in Clash of Clans, all screaming Slava Ukraine? It's so good, dude. I gotta find it. Damn, I wanna watch that again.
The Russian military when they hear Hog Rider.
Russian military when they hear a whole bunch of black men riding hogs screaming Slava Ukraine.
You see, the thing about memes, they got a shelf life of about 48 to 72 hours.
Unless they're your
Uganda Knuckles outlived itself for so long for some reason. Why did that last that long?
Obviously there's some exceptions. Some memes
You do not
outlive
know.
their usefulness, right? Like there's Uganda Knuckles and like Tiny Face and shit like that. Generally though, most memes live like 2-3 days. They got a shelf life of 2 days.
I missed the yes haircut, the arguments with Lamar and Franklin. It's hard to believe that was all
from
the way back in
GTA
2021.
That
Dude,
game,
that was all the way
game
back
is
in
actually
January.
like 9 years old.
Detonate.
That was back in January, dude. That meme of 2021.
I remember playing GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 in 2011. Like
5
11
stars.
years ago.
Yeah, I remember always going for 5 stars and just slaughtering everyone in the whole city. That was a fun time.
I remember when it first launched, the multiplayer was fucking like borked. You couldn't even connect to multiplayer when it first
And the
launched.
passive mode didn't work half the time either. Once you got in a vehicle, the passive mode would turn off, so you literally couldn't drive. But there was also a lot less griefers at that time. We didn't have to worry about
the Oppressor
oppressors.
Mark II didn't exist.
Yeah, and the orbital cannon.
that was before the Oppressor. The flying
Oppressor Mark
bike
II,
with
if
the
you
rocket
use that thing,
Before
you
the
actually
Fire Nation
That was
attack.
before that.
That was before the Dark Ages.
The Dark Age. I haven't played since they added the Oppressor because I couldn't run around in the open world without getting shot by some retard on
Oh, you can't run
The
around the
Oppressor Mark
open
II
world.
had no use outside of being a cunt to people that were just fucking around.
You can't
Like,
do anything in the open world anymore without getting
the game is literally
IP
11
grabbed.
years old. Why don't you release GTA 6 at this point? Like, stop.
They
They
actually
have
revealed
no
their...
reason to create GTA 6. The reason why is they have no reason to make it.
Like, they just released GTA 5 on, like, the PS5, right? Like, why
They
can't
actually,
we get GTA 6?
They confirmed they're working
The
on
thing
it.
is, they have no,
Yeah,
they don't have a good enough
about
reason to make it. Since they're still making a fuck ton of money off of this one, why the fuck would they make a new one?
No,
like,
they're
it makes no
literally
sense.
making it.
Dude, I
they're
can't tell if
literally
this medic
making
is
it
funny
as
or
they
not.
speak. Strice
Yeah, they were-
Zeldic has been quoted to say they're making GTA 6. But, like, they've been doing it for like 8 years. Why is it not finished yet?
Because they had no reason to really just jump on it.
Can I get GTA 6?
Okay,
Can I
I'm
also
beginning to
get
see why
Elder
people
Scrolls
get
6?
fucking
Can I get an Elder Scrolls that's not Oblivion? Or, Skyrim? Sorry, Skyrim.
Game
Can I get a
companies can't
GTA
have
that's not
6
5?
anymore.
Dude, can I get an Elder Scrolls that's not
Dude,
Skyrim?
I'm hard red.
Can I
like
get
those
a?
rockets.
Can I get?
At least.
Can I get a Fallout that's
Can
not
I-
Fallout 4? I don't want 76. No, fuck out of here with 76.
Kevin.
Canada.
You might have murdered me, but I murdered your toys.
I'm going to piss on the sniper.
Now you have nothing to play with.
What are haunted bricks? You mean haunted metal?
Oh, that's tough.
Haunted metal is you gotta kill the horseless, headless horseman to get the haunted metal during Halloween.
Haunted bricks. That's what happens when you look in the toilet on Halloween night.
It's not bricks. It's haunted metal.
Taco Bell.
You need to enable SV cheats in a server and get them.
Yeah, it's a scary ass shit you take.
Okay,
I got
smart
killed by a real
guy.
pyro shark,
Smart
so-
guy. Tell me how to fix my marriage. Tell me that.
I'm
Can't
gonna
do
take a
it,
spooky
can I?
shit.
Alt F4.
Kiss your wife. Hug her. Give her chocolates.
Yeah, get off the
Just talk
freaking
about
game.
I haven't seen my wife in 12 years. What do I do if that's what happened?
Oh yeah, no, you just need to file the papers.
Oh, I wasn't gonna kill you. Alright, Demo, it's on C, man.
I think your wife might be dead. Or she's at my
No,
house.
she's not dead. She's just moved on. I've also moved on. I've been dating a girl.
Then you don't need to fix
girl
your
for
marriage.
6.5 years.
I like that
You need to
loadout.
fix if it's already broke.
Well, technically we're still married.
The
although
item
we're
no
legally
longer
separated.
exists. You can't fix it if the item no longer
Technically
exists.
we're married.
Oh, random Crockett.
We're legally separated, but we're technically still married. I gotta file married on taxes.
Medic, move. I need the health kit more than you. I need this pumpkin.
He can just heal you.
That's the blue medic. He's not on my side.
Oh.
Oh, there's a sentry there. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about the
Guess
friendly
I'm not going
medic?
up there. Yeah. I need this pumpkin again.
Just
Ow,
troll
who just
this-
shot me in the back?
troll this guy, troll this guy.
That's not good.
Can't
Here,
double
fight
knock
this
yourself.
spray. Fight this sniper
You literally
spray.
can't double knock yourself. It's impossible.
Oh.
Haunted bricks? You mean the haunted metal for the horseless, headless horseman? No, I think you gotta kill him. You know,
If you kill him in an achievement server, do you still get the bricks? The metal, I mean?
Yes,
You got me
yes.
saying bricks.
You can get the haunted metal. Yeah.
You got me saying bricks now.
You just need a Scottish, Scotsman skull
Yeah,
cutters.
it's not bricks. It's metal. It's metal ingots. It's not bricks.
You mean iron ingots?
No, it's
Iron
haunted
ingots.
metal. It's
What do you
haunted
think you're
iron
playing?
metal ingots. Okay, it's not regular iron ingots. It's haunted metal iron ingots. They look like bricks,
Dude.
yeah, but they're ingots. They're metal
Dude,
ingots.
This scout with the pan is on a rampage.
Let's go.
Dude, when I was like
Dude, I'm a
a
noob.
little
I don't know
kid,
what you're
I still
talking
called
about.
the ingots ingots because I didn't know how to pronounce it correctly.
Ingots, ingots.
GG,
It's kinda
I
like
call them
that's
ingots.
how you-
tomato,
yeah, that's
potato,
the most damage
potato.
I've caused is pyro.
You know. Let's call the whole thing off.
Oh, hello, medic.
Dude,
How are
dude,
you?
I deserve a reward for that. I want like a plastic trophy. One of the ones you buy on Amazon or whatever.
I'm sorry, Scout.
I could make you a trophy from my toenails and pubic hair.
Excuse me?
Thank you.
I want to make out of the ingot.
I zoned out of the conversation and I just suddenly hear toenails and pubic hair. What?
Ingots, not ingots. Okay.
Is there a
it's not
toenail
potato,
ingot?
potato, tomato, tomato. Okay, it's ingots.
There's a toenail on the server.
Dingus the baboon.
God, I really missed out on this conversation here. What the hell?
I'm getting a trophy
I've
for
not
my
been paying
most
attention.
kills
I'm getting bored of the
because,
conversation. I think I'm
did a
gonna go
great
jerk
kill
off
streak.
to
It
some
was
child
awesome.
pornography. I'll see y'all in a few days.
I didn't get enough.
You mean like 10 to 12?
2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days.
No, 10 to 12 years.
I'm getting better
No,
at my
2 to 3
reads
days.
for
Nah,
airball.
I'm not
because you're
getting
a
arrested.
material.
I just gotta conserve my ammo now.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no, it's hentai. It's not
You
real life.
You already showed.
Hentai.
You already
It's
gave
not
us
the
your
same
address and SSN. We know where it's in the police.
No,
I should have shot.
I did give you my social security number, but that was a fake social security number.
What if it was actually
Well,
someone's
That
social
wasn't
security
my
though?
actual literal social security number.
We'll add a fraud charge, no problem.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure
There's a lot of
red
bad.
spy in the base.
There's
If
a lot of
you
bad
give
credit
a
tied
random
up
phone
into
number,
my
then
social security number.
statistically it'll
So if you
probably
want
be a
in
real
on
phone
that,
number.
you know, let me know. Message me on Steam. I'll let you in.
Yeah.
You know,
As
you
long
can
as
get
it's
in on
real,
that bad
it's
credit.
probably a real phone number.
Equifax knows where to find you.
I'm going to
I
find
have
you
about
and ask you about your car's extended warranty.
$40,000 in student loan debt. I got about $40,000 in student loan debt.
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about home insurance.
Oh, thank you, Med.
Awesome.
Oh, I'll never own a home in my
Whoever
lifetime.
gets the random crit first wins. Never mind.
Isn't it better than okay. Oh, that is a whole mess. Okay, that's just a bunch of, that's just a group of people. You know, they're having a picnic. I watched it on someone's picnic.
Courage.
Where's
the
the
cowardly dog?
I'm like the guy that brings marijuana to picnics.
Oh,
Like the guy who
you
sells
picked on
drugs to kids.
Fair.
I love TF2. I could just stop shooting an enemy after shooting an enemy, and the enemy will understand and not shoot at me neither.
Sometimes.
That's not a thing.
It is
like
a thing. It just
Literally
happened a
everything
second
you just
ago.
said made no sense.
It does when you think
I
about it.
think TF2 is the
No,
only game
you're
you
just a
can do
little
that
high.
in, which is why TF2 is
I am a
unique.
little high. It still made no sense though.
No, it made
So you're
sense.
high,
You just
but not
gotta think
drunk?
about it.
No,
Did
it
it
made
make
sense to
sense?
me. I'm not
I
high.
can't think.
It made it.
We
Hang
gotta
on.
get rid of that
It made
dispensary,
sense.
though. Oh, there's a sentry now. Dang, there's a sentry.
No, there's
So
not. Come on in.
I take prescription painkillers as well as Xanax.
Awesome.
Oh,
And
that's
I
a
also
big old toy.
self-medicate with alcohol and marijuana.
I saw.
I meant to say century, and I said toy.
It is a toy. It's the Angie's favorite toy.
It's a big old toy. Got 2 barrels and everything.
It likes Red Rocket.
That sounds sexy. 2 barrels? 2 barrels. 2 barrels of fun. That's pretty hot. Pretty sexy.
Oh, it's
let
right
me
there.
get, let me get
It's
2
right
barrels
there.
right in my face.
Anyone else is right in your face?
Unload 2 barrels right into my face. Come on, do it.
What?
Do it,
Where'd
pussy.
the milk go?
Do it, pussy.
I milked him. Where'd the milk go?
That's what she said.
I demand a recount. I just got bamboozled.
How did
This
that
ain't
bomb
milk.
shoot me sideways?
The milk went down the toilet and the shower drain and inside the napkins that you throw in the trash every time you
Dude,
masturbate. That's where the milk
physically poured it. I grabbed the bottle and physically poured it on his head, and it did nothing. No milk. There was no milk. He wasn't dripping and quivering milk.
Girardi and Mad Milk is kind of a weird kind of thing. You throw
Ever
it at
since
the
Jungle
meat,
Inferno, it feels like they busted
it.
it.
Doesn't always cover them.
They did it again! Did you see that? What is this
you got
game?
a condom over your milk.
I literally threw it at the spy's foot, and he just don't care. He's French. He said, no, there's no milk for you.
He does not cheese.
Hey, you guys need anything from me before I go? You need my mother's maiden name, my home address, you need my social security number,
I have your
my
father's
debit
phone
card number.
Oh,
You
wait,
guys
I
need
actually hit
anything
that, okay.
before I go?
I didn't even know I killed you.
You need anything before I go?
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
about to
fair.
leave in like 5 minutes.
Hey, look at that demo up there, doing demo-y things. I'm gonna get up there.
Where's he at?
Do you guys want to know how tall I am? How long my penis is? Do you,
Short.
you guys,
How
anything
short
you
is it?
guys need to know?
girth,
Let me
general
know.
girth.
Girth?
Wait, sniper, wait. Oh.
My penis is 6.75 inches currently. It's probably not getting any bigger.
I don't know how to do taunts. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
It'll probably get smaller, to be honest. Credit card number? I don't have a credit card. I do have a debit card, though. You don't want in on that, though. There's a lot of bad credit tied up in that debit card.
True. If the debt goes with the credit.
Yeah, you don't want to
When you
steal
marry a
my
woman, you marry
identity.
her
There's a
life.
lot of bad credit tied up in there. You don't want my identity, bro. You don't want it. It's probably worse than your current identity. You don't want
Identity
in on
fraud is
that.
not a joke, Jim.
If I stole your identity, I would probably kill myself.
Yeah, you'd give
If you
it back.
stole my identity, you would probably have to pay more money than if you had
you'd
not
return it.
stolen my identity. If you had kept your current identity, you would pay less.
I had one half left.
Thanks, Pally.
And that's even with my GI
Why
bill
does this
paying
guy have
for
a sniper
college
rifle?
and $40,000 student loans. I spent a lot of my
think we're
college
gonna get away
loans
with
on
that?
heroin and cocaine.
Wait, why am I using the Force Nature? I don't use the Force Nature. Sniper, get rid of the Force
Because
Nature.
your mom told you.
Because you might be retarded. Have you checked your medical history? You might be retarded.
Using this
You
medicine
might want
might
to
come with
check your
symptoms of
parents'
retarded.
medical history. If you use the force of nature, you're definitely retarded.
Okay, Vietnam is an island guy.
I was hoping there was a medic nearby, but there's not a single medic.
I never said Vietnam was an island. I said the war
No,
was
you
fought
did say
on
that.
islands.
No. You did say that. It's just you're just a little drunk.
Vietnam.
You're just a little drunk.
Vietnam is part of the continent of Asia, but the war was fought on a lot of islands. Ireland? No, Ireland is a different. It's a different continent.
Ireland is a
Not
city.
Asia. Sure.
Ireland is cracked.
I went to Ireland once.
See, who's the
I went
St.
to
Patrick
Ireland.
guy
My
that's getting, like,
ancestors are Irish.
Victory Royales
I went to
all over the
Ireland
place?
once.
I literally don't know who St. Patrick is,
Crazy
to be honest.
motherfuckers in Ireland, bro. Like everybody in Ireland, my ancestors, they drank me under the table. Like
I killed your friend.
Nothing compared to them.
I killed your friend.
Don't chase
No, I'm sorry. I just joined the server. Did somebody say somebody about drinking somebody under the table? Because I could drink anybody.
There's so many.
Gunther, alright.
I drink 2.5, 3 gallons of vodka per week, and my Irish ancestors drank me under the table.
Happy St. Patty's Day, first of all.
I hate that toy.
Happy
It's not
St.
St.
Patrick's Day?
Patty's Day.
Yes, it is. Shut up.
I'll
it's
have you
not.
know, I don't count how much alcohol I drink. And I drink a lot of alcohol.
In my swamp.
No, I don't count how much alcohol I drink either. That's just a rough estimate. It's like
Now listen here.
3 gallons per week, generally.
I get my liver sent to the fucking DA every fucking week to see how much alcohol I... Nah, I'm just...
Oh, I wanted to kill him with the fan of war.
I literally buy 2 1.75 liter bottles of vodka per week.
I will pay you.
1.75 liters. That's 3 liters per week.
Hey, D, I see... Do you want to talk... Do you need a friend, D?
I got enough friends. I got enough friends. Thank you very much.
I'm just saying, man. If you want to talk about anything, you let me know.
No. I got a girlfriend. I got a friend. I got a best friend. I got a girlfriend.
And
I got
a
my
wife.
cats.
And a
Oh
wife.
yeah, technically I'm still married, although we are currently separated.
Married, separated, wife, drinking. Okay. Seems like you got all your bearings separated.
Separate,
legally separated.
Yeah, that's it, soldier. Keep shooting rockets at me.
We have not.
Keep on. Give me more power. Oh, I just puff and sting the
What
power.
happened to your power? What happened to your power? What happened to your power?
I puff and stinged your buddy and killed your soldier. That's what happened to it.
My power wanes every year that I live.
That is so hard to do too. Puff and sting a pyro.
On the enemy team. Wanna pump you back, bud.
Oh god, I love the flare gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're using
Come on.
clogged? Disgusting.
I would like
Oh, sorry, medic.
nothing more
Sorry,
than
medic,
to
sorry.
punch you in the mouth. I want to punch you in
Yeah,
the
your
mouth.
medic is trash, by the way.
Whoa, hold up. What happened? I thought we were crazy.
I want to punch you in the mouth. Your voice annoys me so much, I want to punch you in the teeth. I want to punch you. Come to my apartment so I can punch you in the teeth.
Bitch, I'll pull up right now.
On God.
Come to my house so I can punch you in the face.
Spy!
That's how
And
it
then
works.
after I punch you in the face, we can do a shot.
Yes,
and then
I'm
we can
pretty
hug.
sure the atomizer always mini crits under the
Oh, that sounds really nice.
It's about to be really nice.
Why?
Hold on,
Why
somebody's
doesn't,
knocking on my door. Hold on.
Just crouching.
No, can we
against
skip the punching part?
You would think it does.
Man, you gotta
there's
take
so many
that crit shit
pyros.
out of here.
You're so many pyros.
There are.
Your mom has so many pyros.
Hey man, you know what that's not. But oh, come on. What happened to like getting punched in the mouth? I missed that part.
I love Air Blast.
Let's go.
I hate when you do 90% of the damage, but then 2 people keep team up on the last hit, and then you don't get any credit.
Life's not fair, get used to it.
Number 15, 90% of the damage.
Oh my god, that was one hell of a hit.
Yes.
I need to remember that pyro can air blast.
What pyro mean?
The one that keeps reflecting my rockets.
Did I do that?
So sometimes me.
Yep, that one.
It's them.
Of course you did.
Yeah, this fucking boy here.
It's your boy, Crit Pyro.
Oh, D's gone.
No!
He said he was leaving.
That's why it's so quiet.
Honestly, it's about fucking time, right?
Doctor, how long have you been in the lobby?
Epic.
I've only been like fucking 2 minutes, my dude.
Oh, well, you missed a lot then.
I know, I'm pretty sure I did. I tried
Whenever
to
I
mix.
get killed, what is the number going up? Do I get killed? Like the number that goes from something to
Man,
50
you just walked right into that.
right now?
I'm not sure.
We'll find out when it gets to 50.
So, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. What's good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm drinking,
playing Irish music on the radio.
I'm drinking Jameson, like, you know, trying to be like a fucking...
GG,
Medic.
good mini.
Medic!
Doesn't do it.
Medic, please! Thank you.
Alright, I'll fix
Ball
it.
gaming.
Pyro.